Hey everybody, and welcome back. So we are good to go again. I am now using my new copy, and hopefully we won't see any more freezes. Now then, I'm just trying to remember the story. Yes, we've just landed, and I think we have to meet up with someone called Adam. Yes. Oh, there's a python. Let's try and capture it alive. What about my suppressor? There we are. Might as well keep it on for now. I don't want any guards hearing the shot. If there are any nearby, you never know. Now then, we have some calls to make. So, let's start with Major Zero.
Snake, your first task is to meet up with Adam, the contact provided by the KGB. The rendezvous point is the abandoned factory to the north of your current position. Head north.
The abandoned factory. That's where I met Sokolov during the Virtuous mission.
Correct, but we can't afford to have the same thing happen this time.
I know.
Like the Virtuous mission, Operation Snake Eater is a solo sneaking mission. There are no units in the field to back you up. Avoid engaging the enemy whenever possible. Your first priority is to remain unseen. Use the camouflage option in the survival viewer and choose your camouflage wisely. Proceed with caution. Unlike the Virtuous mission, this is a night operation. You'll get lost more easily in the dark, but it'll also make your camouflage more effective and make it harder for the enemy to see you. On the other hand, it will also be more difficult for you to see them. You'll also find that different animals are active. Some of these nocturnal animals are poisonous, so stay alert. Paramedic is with us again to provide information on the local plants and animals. Give her a call if there's anything you need to know.
Will do.
Operation Snake Eater is different from the Virtuous mission in that you won't be able to complete it in just a few hours. The time limit set by Khrushchev is 1 week. Within that time, you'll have to rescue Sokolov, defeat Volgin, destroy the Shagohod, and...
I know.
Good. In any event, you'll not be
There's a
allowed
lot to do
until you've accomplished your objectives. Survival in the field will be critical in this mission, and the most important survival technique of all is, of course, finding food. You can get food in the same way you did during the Virtuous mission.
Well, we've just caught a python, so
the enemy
good
presence
start.
in that area is still light. You should try and get as much food as
Good to
possible
know.
while you can.
Yep.
Thanks to last week's nuclear incident, the Soviet Union is now on secondary alert. We're one step away from a nuclear war.
DEFCON 2, huh?
In American parlance, yes. From what Western intelligence has been able to gather, the radical elements in the Soviet command are showing signs of impatience. They say we're on the brink of World War III here. And with Khrushchev's position getting weaker every day, I worry whether he'll be able to hold them back.
1 week.
Yes, America must eliminate the boss by its own hand to prove its innocence. There is no other way to resolve the crisis. Everything rests on your shoulders, Snake. Failure is not an option.
I know. Major, what should I do with this wreck of a drone?
Just leave it there.
Are you sure?
Yes.
But isn't this thing top secret?
Yes, it is. After the U-2 spy plane incident 4 years ago, plans were laid out for future spy missions in Soviet airspace to be carried out by an unmanned craft. That craft was the D-21 spy drone, the basis of the one you came in on. The D-21 is launched from a craft called the M-21. The M-21 itself is a derivative of the A-12, a supersonic long-range spy plane currently being developed as the successor to the U-2. However, for this mission, we used a modified YF-12A, a long-range interceptor version of the A-12. After being released from the mothership, the drone can achieve speeds upwards of Mach 3 at high altitude using its ramjet engine. It can't be shot down by ground-to-air missiles and it's nearly undetectable by radar. With Selinoyarsk in such a high state of alert after our last escapade, this was the only reliable way to get you in.
This is all top-secret military technology. Are you telling me I'm supposed to just leave it here?
That's right.
Why?
The purpose of Operation Snake Eater is to send an American agent into the field in order to eliminate a defector and traitor, namely the boss. Part of that mission involves making sure the Soviets find out what we're doing.
So we have to leave behind some kind of evidence that the U.S. was involved.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
The technologically sensitive components of the craft were rigged to self-destruct when it landed. The only thing the Soviets are going to find is a pile of American-made scrap metal.
Got it.
Good.
Just one thing, though.
What is it?
I think they'd better redesign the landing impact buffer. People are going to get hurt landing that thing.
I'll let them know.
Okay.
Major, I appreciate you allowing me to use weapons, but shouldn't I be carrying some rubles?
You mean fake currency?
Right.
Snake, do you remember the Francis Gary Powers incident back in 1960?
Powers was flying a U-2 on a spy mission for the CIA in Soviet airspace. He was shot down and taken prisoner.
His confession brought to light the fact that the CIA was spying in Soviet airspace. As a result, the US-Soviet summit scheduled for 2 weeks later was...
Yeah, wasn't that a film?
Yeah,
With,
I remember.
Tom Hanks in
pilots
it.
are required to carry
I've
items
seen
that
that, but I
mask
can't
their
remember what it's
identity.
called.
Powers was carrying ruble, mark, and
At the
lira
moment.
coins, as well as French gold coins. He was also carrying 2 gold watches and 7 women's rings. All of these objects were meant to conceal his national origins. But for this mission, we've got to demonstrate to the Khrushchev regime that America is involved. There's no need to conceal
That's
your
right.
origins. And besides, all you need to do is complete your mission. As long as you're not captured or killed, the details will take care of themselves.
Okay.
The Soviet intelligence community must be up in arms about the boss's defection. The great Voyevoda has abandoned America and embraced the Soviet Union.
Voyevoda?
Apparently, that's what they call the boss behind the Iron Curtain. It means warrior or mighty soldier in Russian. When used to refer to a woman, it means something close to Lady Knight. In Russia, where they've had a number of female emperors throughout their history, it's a term of great respect. Well, poetic in a way. The boss's exploits have made her name famous in the East as well.
Interesting. They obviously hold her in high regard. So, yep. Moving on to another call.
Major, why did the boss defect?
I don't know, but I will tell you this. America is all too eager to get rid of her.
What do you mean?
Well, now
She
they
knows
are.
too many of our secrets. If she were to relay all the top secret information she knows to the Soviet bloc, it would put us at a severe disadvantage. It might even lead to the downfall of the West. Even if we survive,
That's a
the
scary
boss
thought.
is still too much of a hero to us. With her in the Soviet camp, we'd suffer a fatal loss of morale at home. There are even whispers that some of the less stalwart elements of the military might follow her example and defect themselves. I assume you're aware
And we
that
don't
since
want
your
that.
last mission, several key figures within the CIA have been placed under house arrest.
Yeah.
The loss of the boss has been a painful one indeed.
What about you?
Me? I still can't believe it. As a comrade, I would have placed my trust in her before my own family. But now that I think about it, the boss always seemed to have an aura of mystery about her. I never would have expected it to manifest in this way, though. Oh, well, it won't do to get all misty-eyed about it. She's an enemy now, worthy of nothing more than our contempt.
Understood. Major, tell me a little bit more about the space race.
In 1957, the Soviet Union succeeded in launching their first artificial satellite, Sputnik, into orbit. Having been beaten to the chase by the Soviets, the US government accelerated its own space program in an effort to catch up. The following year, the space development programs of the various service branches were united to form the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA. That same year, the Mercury program was launched with the goal of putting a man into space. 7 candidates were chosen from the military as the first astronauts. These were the men with the right stuff. But as you know, it was a Soviet cosmonaut, Yuri Gagarin, who made the first successful manned spaceflight 3 years ago. NASA's first successful ballistic flight came 1 month after Gagarin's mission, with the Freedom 7 carrying Alan Shepard into space. After that, with America still lagging behind the Soviets in orbital flight, President Kennedy made a momentous decision: that America would put a man on the moon before the end of the decade.
Yeah, I heard that speech, but a lot of guys I knew weren't real happy about it. They said no one was going to make them go on a mission to blow up some damn moon base.
But rocket research and missile research are closely related. Imagine, if you will, a Soviet Union able to send wave after wave of nuclear missiles raining down on Washington from a base on the surface of the moon. Even if that's still a long way from reality, if we lose the initiative, we may never get it back. We're left with no choice but to keep moving forward one step at a time. The Gemini program, launched 2 years ago, represents the initial step towards establishing a moon base. And yet, I don't want to call President Kennedy a liar, but I simply can't imagine that in 6 years man will have reached the moon.
I don't know. I never even thought we'd make it up into space. I guess it all depends on whether you have the will to make it happen.
Perhaps you're right. Snake, let's go over the controls for CQC one more time. Press the CQC button once to throw a punch. Press it repeatedly to launch a combo attack. CQC doesn't really start to shine, however, until you grab an enemy. Press and hold the CQC button to extend your right hand and grab the enemy. Move the left analog stick at the same time.
That's right.
You can knock the enemy to the ground. If you don't move the left analog stick, you can get behind the enemy and hold him prisoner. When you're holding an enemy from behind, he'll be almost completely helpless. From there are a number of things.
I might just have to practice a bit.
By pressing the CQC button again firmly, you can slit his throat using your knife. By moving the left
I'll get used to it
along with the
eventually.
CQC button, you can knock him to the ground.
I've got most of it down.
You can also choke the enemy by tapping the CQC button rapidly. You can either render him unconscious or kill him outright. It's up to you. If you keep the CQC button pressed, you can use the left analog stick to move around with the enemy in your grip. You can also press the weapon button to use the weapon you have equipped. The enemy will be hesitant to attack as long as you're using one of their comrades as a human shield. Use that moment of hesitation to attack in first-person view. By pressing in and holding the left analog stick, you can interrogate the enemy. You might be surprised at the things you can learn. But stay alert. While the enemy is nearly helpless in your grasp, if you give him a chance, he'll turn the tables on you. You can only grab an enemy using CQC when you're using a weapon that will allow you to reach out with your right hand, such as the survival knife, a handgun, or your bare hands. You can't grab the enemy when using weapons that take both hands to use, such as assault rifles, or that prevent you from controlling the enemy with your right hand, like hand grenades. In short, you can't use CQC when equipped with assault rifles or hand grenades. You can tell whether a weapon is compatible with CQC or not by looking at its icon.
Yep.
Snake, camouflage and face paint alone won't make you blend in completely. In addition to the camouflage itself, your physical position is a crucial dynamic you should keep in mind.
Okay, so let's call up now Paramedic a few times.
Snake, unlike the virtuous mission, this is a night operation. You'll be encountering nocturnal animals that you didn't encounter your last mission. Some of them are
interesting,
venomous, like the king cobra, so be careful.
Mm.
If you get bitten by a venomous animal, the poison will spread through your body and rapidly drain your life gauge. If that's the case, go into the cure screen and survival viewer immediately and inject yourself with serum.
Yeah.
Got it?
Got it.
You can capture animals alive by using the tranquilizer gun or a mousetrap.
I just have.
When you capture a live animal, you can carry it on you as a weapon by going to backpack in the survival viewer. Once an animal is on your person, equip it and press the weapon button to throw it. Throwing a venomous animal at an enemy might be enough to knock him out. Even non-venomous animals like frogs can be used to distract the enemy's attention. And since I know you're going to ask me, yes, keeping animals alive prevents them from rotting and makes them taste better when you eat them. Remember, though, you've only got 3 cages for capturing live animals.
That's right.
Snake, unlike the virtuous mission, this is a night operation. You'll be encountering
You just said this.
nocturnal animals that...
Skip.
When you're bitten by a venomous animal such as a snake or a spider, or hit by a poisoned arrow,
Poisoned arrow?
the poison will start to affect your body. Your life will decrease
Oh dear.
with each passing minute, so cure the poison as soon
Didn't know
as
that'd be a
possible.
thing.
To cure poison, go into cure in the survival viewer and
Who's going to
inject
be
yourself
using
with
a
dose
bow
of
and
serum.
arrow? Huh.
You can get serum from enemies.
I'm going to have to
Either
watch out for
look them
that.
up or shake their bodies down
Sounds
after you
nasty.
defeat them. I'm pretty sure you can also get serum by capturing
You know, you'll
the
take
rabbits that live
damage
in that
and
area.
get poisoned at the same time. That's not going to be good.
Snake, that's the home to the Otten frog. The Otten frog is a
Hmm.
large, corpulent species of frog. They're known as a delicacy, so it might be worth catching them for food. The Otten frog was originally found only on Amami Oshima in Japan. Frogs usually have 4 toes on their front legs, but the Otten frog is unique in that it has 5.
Got it. By the way, you said they were known as a delicacy, right?
Right.
So that means they must taste pretty good, huh?
I guess so.
Well,
I
I
hear
thought
that
so.
in Japan, Otten frog sashimi and sukiyaki are popular dishes.
Really?
Yeah.
Japan, huh? That place is starting to sound better and better.
Snake, that area is inhabited by the Japanese flying squirrel.
Blind squirrel.
Japanese flying squirrels are non-venomous, and they shouldn't attack you. The head, front legs, hind legs, and tail of the Japanese flying squirrel are connected by a membrane of skin, which allows the squirrel to glide from tree to tree. It says here that if it catches a good wind, it can fly more than 100 yards.
Sounds like it's going to be tough to catch one.
So, aren't you going to ask me?
You know it. How does it taste?
Not sure.
Not sure.
The guy doesn't say anything about it.
Why not?
Gee, maybe it's because no one would ever think of eating a flying squirrel.
Then I must be the first one.
Maybe you are.
Paramedic.
What's up?
Are you a medic or a doctor?
I'm a well-respected physician. Or I was until I joined the CIA.
How is your reputation?
My what?
Your reputation.
Oh, that.
How was it?
Why? Don't you trust me?
That's not what I meant.
Fine then.
Uh-huh. So,
So what?
your reputation, how was it?
My, you're relentless.
Hey, I'm a snake. So,
My reputation was spotless. I'm highly skilled, patient, and good-looking to boot. Everybody wanted to see me. What else would you expect? No, seriously.
Incidentally, her nickname back then was Quack.
Major.
is that true?
Is what true?
About your nickname.
No. Well, maybe a few people did call me that.
So you were a quack.
No. Well, yes and no. I mean, in a sense I was, but then again I wasn't.
Snake, her skills as a doctor are beyond reproach. You have my word on that.
Yes, that's exactly what I was trying to say, Snake.
Then why did they call her quack?
It's because she...
Never mind that. It doesn't matter. We've got a job to do and we have to stay focused.
She what?
Besides, my past doesn't have anything to do with the mission and...
Maybe we'll find out at some
Yes,
point.
That's it.
No, that's not it.
Ah.
Snake, tell him that's not true. Say something.
I'd better get back to the mission.
Yes, you do that.
Just a minute. Snake, don't you hang up on me.
Okay.
Treating serious wounds will require you to use additional medical items besides your knife and cigar. That's why it's always a good idea to carry as many medical items with you as possible. If you start to run out of medical items, find some more as soon as you can. The enemy should be carrying medical supplies as well. You can get them by holding up enemy soldiers and shaking down their bodies.
Yeah.
There should be a mushroom called the Bical scaly-tooth growing in that area. The Bical scaly-tooth mushroom is used as an antidote to poison. It usually grows on the trunks of trees, so look for it there.
How does it taste?
I think you're going to be disappointed.
Damn.
Oh, quit your whining. You know what they say, good medicine tastes bitter. You'll find a fruit called the Yabloko Maloko growing in that area.
Yablo, what now?
Yabloko Maloko. It's a Russian...
Seen this one. Right. Let's call up this guy. Sigint. That's how you pronounce it.
Yo! You're Snake, aren't you?
And you're Sigint?
None other.
I heard that you're an expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
Close.
Huh?
I am the expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
Ah.
I'm the guy that designed your trank gun, active sonar, and motion detector. If you want to know anything about weapons or equipment you find in the field, just send me a message and ask. Later.
Will do. Interesting. So he made all the stuff pretty much.
Sounds like the Cobra unit's members' names came from the specific emotions they each carry into battle.
Emotions?
Yeah. For unbearable torment, the pain. For true oblivion, the end. For infinite rage, the fury. For absolute terror,
Interesting.
the fear. And for unsurpassed bliss, the joy.
The joy?
It's another name for the boss.
And I am going to
because
try
of
and
the
take
joy
them
she
down
feels in battle, I
non-lethally.
suppose.
We'll see how that goes.
During the war, she had a partner named
But
the
if you
Sorrow.
do that,
Sorrow and
apparently you
joy.
get a special
They say
camo,
there couldn't
so
have been a more
I am going to
perfect
try and
pair.
aim for that.
The Davy Crockett's that the boss took with her when she defected are mortars that fire nuclear warheads. They're named after Davy
As we saw.
Crockett, the hero who died defending the Alamo in the Texan War of Independence.
Remember the Alamo.
That's right.
That's
The
why
warheads are equivalent to
he
between
said it.
10 and 20 tons of TNT. Every building within 150 yards of the hypocenter is completely obliterated. But the warheads the boss had with her were some kind of experimental super bomb. So they're actually even more powerful than that. I don't even want to think about what would happen if she used it again. Snake, you know what you have to do.
Yeah, I know.
You're wearing the tiger stripe pattern camouflage, huh? Tiger stripe is a forest camouflage. As you may have guessed by the name, it mimics the stripe pattern on a tiger's coat. It was originally worn by South Vietnamese Marines. Then it caught the attention of an American military advisor, and now they're thinking of introducing it into all kinds of special forces units. It works best in places with lots of trees and grass, but it should blend in with dirt and mud, too.
Okay, we'll just make one more call. Then we'll move on, I think.
You mean you're not wearing any face paint? You can take off your face paint by selecting no paint from face. Just select no paint when you want to skip wearing any face paint at all. But your camo index is never going to be as high without face paint as it is with it. Unless you want the enemy to see you,
Well, yeah.
you ought to be wearing face paint.
I was just about to get around to that. Now then. Just trying to remember the controls. Been a little while. So, camouflage, yes. Face. 5. And that's it. Okay. Well, woodland then, for now. That will do. We'll also take a quick look at the map. Whoops, wrong button. Right. Okay, yeah. Not much to look at the moment. back out. Cure. We're all good for now. That's cool. So we can see the injuries. Info. Medical history. Oh yeah. Cut. Broken bone. Food history. Nice. Okay. Interesting. Back out. Yeah. Right. Python, yeah. Was fairly tasty. Anything else to add? I won't add the Python just yet. That's it. Okay. I think we're ready to go-ish. Just want to take a look around a little bit more before moving on any further. Any fruit at all? Yes. I also want to quickly get used to taking off the suppressor and putting it on again. Yeah. Okay. We'll leave it on for now. Just in case. I know Major Zero was saying there's not many guards around here. Slightly defended, but all the same, I want to be careful. So, let's get this fruit. 3 in total. And 1 more. There we go. And then I'll do what the tip said. If I quickly press R2 twice, it will automatically reload, so I don't get caught out reloading. There we go. Yep. Nice. Okay. I think that is it for the moment. Quick look at the food I just got. Yep. We don't need to eat just yet, so. And we get a description. That's cool. Based on what paramedic has told us. Nice one. Right. So let's move on slowly. I also want to keep handy the AP sensor. I did say I was going to try and use that a bit more. But it does have a battery life as well. So I'm going to have to watch out for that. Have a little look with the scope. Butterflies. Not seeing anything else. Something's moving, I think, over there. Ah. Now then. Take these off. There it is. Oh. Oh no. Lost it. Huh. I can just barely make it out. Aha. Right, here we go. Yes! Got it. Now then. And it's the Otten frog. You up? A rare frog. Yep. Said to be fairly tasty. Very good. So, hang on. Why is it not in my cage? That's weird. Unless this isn't a tranquilizer gun. Ah, so I've killed them. Oh dear. Oh well. Not much I can do about it now. That's a shame. Never mind then. I'm gonna have to be very careful so they don't spoil. Can't leave them too long. Oh, there's another python. Might as well use my knife. Since it isn't a tranquilizer gun. I also want to try a hold up, if I can at some point. No one's around at the moment. Right, we're good so far. Oh, hang on. Is that something? I don't think so. Unless... Give me a moment. Oh, it is, as well. Huh. Okay, cool. I'm glad I tried that. Anything else? Nope. I also need to plan out my routes a bit better. Yes. Take it a bit more slower. I think. Oh, another frog. There we go. Nothing yet. It's still good. $85. Can I improve on that? Just quickly. Nope. Yes, I can. Black. There you go. That looks cool. So, 95. That's a lot better. New area. Okay. Now then. I bet there's going to be guards around here. I think I know where we are. Isn't this where we found the sniper rifle? Down there. Probably. Anything over here? No, I don't think so. So. Another python. Okay. 2. At the moment. So, let's go. I think we've got enough food for now. I'm just going to eat something now. Let's try this fruit.
Not so great.
Tasted bad. Interesting. But at least we got some stamina back. That's something. Right. 95. That's fine then. Now, I might have to change it here. $20, yeah. Anything? Oh, is that a horse? Huh. I just heard. Wasn't expecting that. Still nothing on the sensor yet. Oh, cutscene. Yep, definitely a horse. But whose? And why is it here? Is this going to be a trap?
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Nope. Well, well, well.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you
Shoot her.
doing here?
Oh, come on, Snake. You had your chance, man. Too late. The mission could have been over if you just shot when you had the chance.
Go home. Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss.
Oh. What sort of suit is she wearing? Huh.
There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back
Nope.
to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America.
But it was going to self-destruct anyway, so you just wasted a lot of ammo.
That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry. The border is 60
Who is
miles
that?
south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well.
We'll see about that.
Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you.
You can try.
Now, go home.
This place is going to be swarming with guards in a moment.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with Volgin isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Okay. Well, I'll try my best. We'll just have to see what happens. So let's get out of the open. Oh, shoot. Caution already. Change camo. Quickly. $25. Good enough, I hope.
This is HQ. Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Now, if they stay over there, I can now make my move. Right, 95, good. Okay, wanted to check. No, nothing. Okay. Let's keep moving. Don't get near that tree. Right. Now then. We need to get to the bridge, so we'll go this way. 55. Ooh. 20. Not good. Let's see here. Japan. And then go with squares. Good enough. Right. This guy. How am I going to get past him? Where'd he go, even? Oh, he's right there. Off. Right, as long as no one's behind me, will be good to... Oh. Damn it. Didn't realise there's going to be someone in front of me. Throw him down. Right. Let's go. It's through. So the alert's still going to be going on. Right, change. And then, yeah, that will do for now. Invasion, they're going to be looking. So I need to perhaps just hide here for a moment. Stop. Oh. Damn. Throw him down. Someone else over there. Invasion, they're going to be looking in the area. Okay, if I just wait here. Should be out of the way enough. Hopefully. Get some health back in the meantime. Right. We're in caution.
HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder. Going into high alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Right. Let's move. Nope.
Who's that?
Didn't think I would be able to get away, really. Let's go. Oh. No. Come on, Snake. Get up.
Who's that?
Damn.
Radio
Throw him down.
backup.
Right, who else is here? Right, it's over. Ooh. Well, at least we made it. Now, I just want to see if he's got any items quickly. Yes, chaff grenade, nice. I think that's our first one. Grenade. Anything else? No, okay. So, knife. There we go. I'm just going to eat. Let's see. Let's try this.
Disgusting.
Fairly noticeable, but enough. So that's also bad. Good to know. Onwards. Oh, hang on. But he did say it's disgusting. Yeah, we'll leave it then. Okay. So, do I need to change my camo? No. Still good. Just making sure. Nothing on the sensor. Can't see anybody either. Yeah. Okay. Might need to change now. Nope, still don't. Nothing. 45, 50, yeah, definitely need to change it now. Really? Huh. There we go. We're still good. Something's moving over there. I think it's another python. It seems as if no one's here at the moment. Is Adam going to be in the room where we found Sokolov? Probably. I'm still going to just keep crawling, just in case. There's someone around here, you never know. Or on the roof. Right. What is that? Let's have a look. Hey, AK-47. Nice. Good find there. At least we have a gun now. Huh. So that's something. Okay. Still clear. I'm surprised that I haven't seen anyone yet in this area. Not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, really. Thought I saw something. Cool, good to know that that's there. Right. Just rats and pythons, like before? I think so. Oh, what's this? Over here. Go on, Snake. Getting stuck for some reason. There we go. Right. More medical supplies. Face zombie. Ah. Well, let's take a look at that, shall we? I know it's -5, but just as a test. Oh, that looks cool. Yeah. Okay, woodland then, for a change. Still 5+, so light black. Oh, right. It's cool that we can find face paints in that. That's still locked. There's still no one around here. For now, at least. Anything up here, though? No. Okay. Oh, what's this? Bug juice. Great. That will keep the hornets away. Still nobody. I think we're safe-ish to run around now. There's absolutely nobody here. Oh, what's that though? Hey, cardboard box. Hey, nice. Let's get that equipped. Nice. Grenade. Chaff grenade. Yeah, great. Looks like I'm going to need to eat again in a moment. Let's see. Let's try frog.
Pretty tasty.
Okay, so that's good. Right. Okay. Now the box. The box! Nice! One of my favourite items in the Metal Gear games. Can't open these. No. Okay. Good to know. Oh, what's this? Mine detector. Hey, great. And that is it, from what I can tell. Adam, you here? No, he's not. Oh. Oh. Okay. And this hatch. Still can't do anything with that. No. So he's not here. Let's call up Major Zero here.
Adam is a spy sent by the KGB to infiltrate Volgin's ranks. You'll need to be extremely careful in how you approach him.
Obviously. He can't let Volgin know he's meeting me.
That's right. Adam won't show up if you're being pursued by the enemy. Before you go to rendezvous with Adam, make sure you haven't been seen by the enemy. Meet up with him in normal phase. Got it?
Well, I am now in normal phase. Where is he? Oh. Thermal goggles, nice. I'm glad I checked there. Can't open these two. No. Okay, out we go then. Ah. Okay. So we had to enter and then leave. Right. Oh. Who goes there?
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you Adam?
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me.
Nope.
Trapped.
So they were hiding.
Get down!
Wondered why it's too quiet. Nice shooting.
There is your answer.
Got a name? Okay.
The name's Eva.
Eva.
This wasn't the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva.
Yep.
Are you here to tempt me?
What happened to Adam?
Colonel Volgan is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were.
Yes,
Why?
because I can do things he can't.
I heard you used to be a code breaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
.45, huh?
With a silencer.
Incredible.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized. Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from. You had this with you, didn't you? Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then?
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight. Right, let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there. There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information, nothing more. You look disappointed. All right, then.
A little
I'll
bit.
do something special for you. I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down. What's the matter?
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Gonna get that?
It's got to be Major Zero.
She's right,
Oh no,
Snake.
paramedic.
You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Yes, and this is a good point to end the episode for today, so thank you very much for watching. It's been a great episode, and hooray! No freezing! I think we'll be alright now. Yeah. I like Eva, yeah. She's alright. Hopefully we can actually really trust her in the end, but we'll see. What's she up to? What's she got there? Communications. Equipment. Yep. Hmm. Nope.
What's the matter?
We've got company.
I see. Four
The Ocelot unit.
We've got company. It's the Ocelot unit. Let's get out of here. Hurry. Don't forget your gear. Here, give me a hand.
Ah. So. Right, I see. So that's how that comes into play. I was wondering about that little hatch. Right.
We can use this to get to the basement.
And there he is.
Damn it, Ocelot. I'll get past them on my bike. I'll call you later.
Okay, I'll keep them busy. Huh?
Don't go dying on me now.
Alright. We'll do this next time. So, I'll see you then. Bye for now, everybody.